Hey guys, how you going? I'm Nerdy Bearded Buddy, and today I'm with Sanity. Today we're going to be looking at some video game movie adaptations. We all love video games, and we all love movies. They are awesome sources of entertainment. In the past, video game movie adaptations have not had a very good track record. We're going to be looking at some good video game movie adaptations. And with the Super Mario Bros. Movie scheduled for 2023, this is the perfect time to look at them. Here are my top 5 picks. The first one is Tomb Raider 2018. This was a surprise. This is based on the recent reboot games, and much like the reboot games, this is much better. The film is extremely faithful to these reboot games, from the bow and arrow that she uses, visuals, and even some puzzles that Lara solves. If you liked the reboot games, you'll like this movie. Some things that happen in this don't really make sense, much like in the game. You know, Lara takes a lot of hits, a lot of falls. She goes through a lot, and she still gets back up. This is probably one of the most realistic portrayals of Lara Croft. Next is Detective Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds is great as Pikachu. The story has mystery, which makes it interesting. The Pokemon look awesome in a more realistic way. Some of them can look a little bit weird, but for the most part, they look really cool. The chemistry between Pikachu and the main character Tim is just great. It keeps you entertained and invested. This was surprising because it was a family story that had heart to it. It's really good stuff. Next up is Mortal Kombat. This movie was fantastic. The action and fighting were brutal, but so fun to watch. It wouldn't be Mortal Kombat without the gore. Josh Lawson as Kano stole every scene he was in, and the special effects were really good too. I really liked watching Sub-Zero in this movie. For some reason he was captivating to me. I've always liked his powers and his character, and they were portrayed really well here. Next up is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This movie took what was awesome about the first Sonic the Hedgehog and doubled down on it. Tails and Knuckles are awesome, and Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik is a bunch of fun, and you can tell he's having a blast playing this character. Some of the jokes in this film really work, and I was actually giggling throughout it. It's just a really fun time to watch, and it's a very feel-good movie as well. Lastly, Uncharted. While the two main characters might be miscast in this film, this is still a really fun movie and it's very competent. As an action movie, this works really well. The action is fun and engaging, and the camera work is great. The end of the film has one of the most Uncharted scenarios take place, which I could definitely see happening in a video game. It's very stylized, and there's a great cameo in it I won't spoil. Definitely watch this movie. Lastly, I just want to give a shout out to Silent Hill. This is a great movie. However, when comparing it to my main list of good video game adaptations, I didn't enjoy it as much. That being said, it's still a really solid movie. You can tell the director Christopher Gans really respected the source material of the original games, because there's a lot of camera angles and shots that mirror the original games, and it's just fascinating to watch. Okay guys, that's my 5 top picks for good video game movie adaptations. What are your favourites? I'd love to see them below in the comments. And as always, you can buy these movies at Sanity. I'll see you next time guys. Stay safe.